Here I am. I think I made it. What's happening, guys? Dave the Film Junkie here. Welcome to Film Junkie Live. Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yes. Yes, April 29th. Man, I am mixed up on my days. Tell you what, I am very mixed up on my days. What's going on, motherfuckers? Stop. You guys always, you're so fixated on, he's late. Hey, it's my channel. I could be late if I want to. What's going on, everybody? Mr. Jester. Men in Tights. Comic Brooks. All the way from the UK, huh? I appreciate you clicking in, man. Do it. Will, what's going on? What do you think of the Joker casting rumors? I haven't even heard anything about that. Jedi MILF. KC fan. Well, good for you. Anyways, guys, welcome to the welcome to Film Junkie Live. That's right, third episode. Wow, I'm actually keeping it up. Don't expect one tomorrow, though. I don't think I'm gonna do one tomorrow. I think I'm gonna need a little break. First things first, guys. What I want you guys to do, okay? What I want you to do before we get the thing started here, I got to figure out what page it's on. And sorry, one of the reasons why I'm late is because the program that I use to edit and also make my thumbnails, when I just posted a video right now about Patty Jenkins, debunking the whole Wonder Woman 84 as like as a reboot or whatever, not a sequel. When I was making the thumbnail, the fucking thing just froze and crashed. So I was like sitting there just screaming at my computer, like, why now? Yeah, I've had my computer, my desktop for 5 years. It's an iMac. It's great. Still works pretty good, but it's just, it'll just crash every now and again. It fucking sucks, man. So, okay. So now we got this. Okay. So remember, you can also watch on Twitch if you want to. I'm multicasting. So if you guys feel like doing that, that's perfectly okay. Yeah, I know. Rest in peace, iMac. Jesus Christ. But what I want you guys to do, and let me do this whole thing again. Let me share that little tab. Which one is it? Oh, here we go. Okay, so we got this right here, guys. Okay, as you can see right here, this is not this channel. This is not this YouTube channel. Okay, what am I doing here? Let's do this. Okay, let's put me in there. My pretty face. Okay, so this is actually my second channel that I made, just simply called Film Junkie. And then, of course, in the banner, I put news. So this was my second channel that I created when a few years ago, my channel almost got suspended, almost got banned from YouTube because I did these autocorrect videos, which were actually pretty funny that I want to bring back somehow. But I created this channel when my other channel almost got taken away. And I basically could only do limited functions because I violated community guidelines with these autocorrect videos. They all got dinged like fucking crazy. So when it came time to, I was like, I got to continue. So I created this other channel that was just simply called Film Junkie. And so I was like, okay, cool. And then I decided, okay, well, now I have two channels. When my other channel was fine, this channel was fine. I was like, okay, let me just utilize both channels. I'll, have one for strictly news and the other one for everything else. And then it got too tiring. It got way too much. And I was like, no, this is not happening. Yeah, I can't handle both channels. But now I finally have an idea for this second channel that's just been sitting abandoned for, I don't know how, for 2 years now. It's pretty much been 2 years. Look at some of the recent videos that I was talking about in there. Look at all that. It was before, I think it was before Justice League came out. Pretty crazy. But what I want you guys to do is subscribe to this channel. Like I said, it's just strictly Film Junkie, not The Film Junkie. I probably should have provided a link or something like that. But yeah, just type in Film Junkie. You'll probably find it. And you'll see the banner that says news. That's going to change. What I'm going to change it to is like Film Junkie clips, Film Junkie shots, Film Junkie fragments. I don't know what it's going to be. But basically what I'm going to do is all my live stuff, since I'm doing a ton of live stuff now I'm going to do Film Junkie Live. Still going to do Vodka Stream. Got a Sunday morning thing that I'm still working out. I'm going to take like little clips, little things that I either rant about or, something I talk about. And then I'm going to put it over there in little bits. So for instance, yesterday when I ranted about the inaccuracies of Cable Guy, the movie, I could put that in its own little thing. Yeah. See, like this, like when Joe Rogan does Joe Rogan clips, other channels do it too when they do live stuff. I was like, this is perfect. So if someone just wants to hear what I have to say about a specific thing, I'll take like, some of those fragments, whatever, and just put them in their own separate video, and it'll be on that channel. That way we could keep this channel not so cluttered. I thought about just having it all on this channel. That's just going to get too cluttered. I think it would just be wise if I just had utilized that channel. So what's going on, Eric? So yeah, something like bite size, it'll be one word. I thought about film junkie shots since, me and the alcohol, the vodka shots, but, Amanda should host before Dave shows up. Well, we can maybe work something out. See, I might do that. I don't know. I'm still debating on it. It's not going to happen until probably this weekend. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. I'm still debating on what to call it, but Film Junkie Shots. Yeah, that was one of them. And I appreciate the donation there, Mr. Nell. I appreciate it. So, so go ahead and subscribe to that channel. There's going to be like just clips, just certain things that I'll pull from the live shows. I'm not going to divide everything up. Don't worry. Just certain things that maybe is that's worth just having its own separate video. And yes, rest in peace, Orhan Khan. Okay, so this man passed away today. I think he was only like 54. I mean, some of you might know him from his role in Jurassic World, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man. Apparently, he was very popular in the in India, of course, because that's his nationality. And he passed away today, very young age, man. I think he was like 54, right? So that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. It sounds like you guys are doing that, or Film Junkie shoots. Yeah, we'll see. The Film Junkie podcast, like I said, that's might be converted into something for Sundays. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm still trying to, like I said, all this stuff in the past couple of weeks it's just been forming, and it's like, hey, what should I do with this channel? What do I need to do? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do more live stuff. So yeah, go ahead, subscribe to this channel. Okay. Like I said, it's just Film Junkie, not The Film Junkie. And I'm going to be putting little clips of the live shows right on there and everything. So that'll be a lot of fun. So looking forward to that. Anyways, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Film Junkie live show. Of course, I got some topics and everything like that. I appreciate you guys clicking in as always. And I guess we'll just get right to it since I've already, spoke a lot about something else in the beginning. But let's first off talk about the Snyder Cut fandom. How about that? Okay. And the reason why I want to talk about the Snyder Cut fandom a little bit right now is because I've been noticing on my timeline and just people going, what the hell is going on again? Because I guess there's some more infighting that's been happening. And guess what, guys? I'm not involved. I'm not involved. Hey, I'm not involved. I haven't been involved, though. That's the thing. I haven't really been involved. I've tried to not involve myself with the infighting. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I'll fucking, I'll talk about something and then there'll be somebody that gets pissed off at me. By the way, remember the green screen hair? Look at that. That's how I come. See how it gets longer? Sorry. I'm just very fascinated about that. No, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because I've been seeing a lot of stuff that's been going on with the Snyder Cut fandom recently, and it's really dumb. It's really fucking Film Junkie experiences. That's pretty funny. Long shot. But I think best brew. I think it's got to be one word, guys. I appreciate it though. I love the suggestions, but yeah. So when it comes to the Snyder Cut fandom and all the infighting that's happening, I mean, pretty much what's happening is the people that are going after these other people. I mean, the people, kind of the toxic side. I mean, this was me last year. This was who I was fighting with last year, and probably even a little bit this year. Okay, there's a lot of people that just hate. I don't know what it is. And what happened with the Snyder Cut fandom, the movement and everything, it started like dividing up into groups and little gangs with like certain names like Spartans, Amazon. I don't know. There's just all TPZ, Team Prozac, which, I'm cool with most of those guys. I just kind of find that, that name a little weird, that it's Prozac, play on words, but Prozac can be medication that is not good for the brain. Anyways, but it all got broken up into little things. Of course, I got deemed into Team 40 Club or Club 40, whatever. We did not, me, Covert, anybody. We didn't make up that name. We didn't say like, yeah, we are Club 40. Here we go, guys. Here's your shirt. Put it on. Okay. Want some hats? Okay. Yeah, let's do this. We didn't do that. We got somebody, they placed that name on us. We don't have a fucking name. Okay. We're grown-ups. We're not going to make a little club. No, but I mean, we're also grown-ups. Yeah. Obviously I'm wearing, cape shit. We're always talking about the cape shit. So I can't really say that. See, yeah. I mean, I just like, anyways. So, I mean, when it comes to all of what's happening now, when the toxic side is really going after some of the other side that's actually doing things, that actually talk with Zach, that actually form things together, that actually have like done really good things for this whole thing in the past few months. I mean, this was us last year, and this is what we try to warn about. I've had some of those guys. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name names, by the way. Okay. I'm going to keep it nameless right now. Okay. Just because I'm not trying to start anything. I just wanted to comment about this. I've had certain members of, the better side, I guess you could say, come to my DMs and be like, you need to relax on this. Stop doing this. Stop, and it's just like, well, what are you doing about them? What are you doing about these people right here? You're just like letting them do what they're doing. And then finally it all blew up in their face, the toxic side's face. I mean, certain members of that side ended up leaving Twitter and everything. And then all of a sudden there's like a big, huge backlash of all that. And then I get those same people in my DMs going, Jesus Christ, man, you were right. These people are insane. What the fuck's going on? I'm like, yeah, I was trying to warn you fucking 9 months ago there, bud. Okay. This is why I decided to pretty much like step back. Okay. I'm not going to be on the ground floor of the Coliseum anymore, fighting around and swinging my axe or sword or fucking mace, whatever the hell. I'm not going to be doing that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get up in the stands. I'm going to go up into the nosebleed section and just kind of just watch. Okay. When something comes about, something Snyder Cut related comes about, guess what? I'm going to stick this microphone in my face and I'm going to stick not this camera, but my normal camera in my face. I'm going to talk about it. Okay. I'm definitely going to talk about it, whether people like it or not. Okay. And I know a lot of these guys hated some of the stuff that I would talk about. I know you guys were always supportive and very much wanted to always, hear what I have to say. I mean, but I'm just relaying information that's been told to me, whether it's true or not, or whether it's, I mean, obviously a lot of it's true, but whether it's like accurate or not, specifically, of course, how much is left in the Snyder Cut that needs to be done. It does, is it 70%, 80% that's completely done? Does it need still that 20%? How much money does it, it was all estimations. I mean, there was never like a confirmed number. It was always just like, from my source, it was always like, hey, well, what I think it's this. And then, certain people didn't like it, but then it comes to be that even Snyder himself says, yes, the movie's not fucking finished. Still needs to be finished. Okay. And it's just crazy. How wait, did I say screen junkie? Hey, I'm going on a ramble here, guys. All right. Just leave me alone. All right. Let me sip on my my grape juice. Anyways, but so I was always gonna do my thing, but I appreciate you guys like my shirt. Yeah. Thanks, Jay. So I've always been like, okay, now I'm just going to step back because I've had some really heated back and forths with people on both sides of what's happening right now, on both sides. Okay. And what I've been seeing now, when I'm seeing private messages being displayed all over the place, and I'm just kind of going, what is going on? But what really irked me, guys, this is what irked me. And this is the reason why I'm talking about it right now. I wasn't going to talk about it, but one little detail that really frustrated me was the fact that one person was just kind of like doing a thread, and he tagged Zack Snyder saying that it was his inspiration, that he was, of course, his inspiration. And then somebody started throwing out the DMs and being all this stuff and saying all this shit about everything and throwing out private DMs and messages and whatever the fuck while Zack Snyder was tagged. Okay? While Zack Snyder is tagged in the thread. I'm going, are you fucking kidding me? You're going to keep Zack Snyder tagged as you're like throwing all this bullshit at people? I couldn't believe it. And that's why I was like, I don't know what's going on. This is why I decided to just take a step back. And I unfollowed people that I was cool with just because they were part of like these certain groups. And I'm like, I don't like this tribalism that's fucking going on in this whole fandom. It's like, shut the fuck up. We're all wanting the same thing. Okay? Now, there's certain people that claim artistic integrity, but then they shit on everything else that comes out that's DC related. It's crazy. I mean, I don't understand that. I can't understand that fucking logic. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay? I mean, that's just what frustrated me when I was seeing some of the drama unfold today. I was going, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You know? I mean, seriously. I mean, private messages now going out. And then some of those private messages, yeah, from certain people that I've had I've had like outrage, back and forth, anger conversations with as well in private messages, but I would never fucking do that. I would never like post them, screenshot. Yes, thank you. That's what I was just about to get to. It's petty fucking bullshit. It's like, shut up. We all want to see the movie. We all want justice for Mr. Zack Snyder. We all want that. We all want to see the movie. And we all hope that this opens the eyes for studios and the higher heads, the heads up top that are sipping scotch in their fucking, ivory towers where they're trying to make decisions on what's best for shit. It's just, it's just really frustrating to see all that stuff. And I'm like, wow. And everybody's just puffing their chests like, I'm in the right. You are wrong. I'm right. And I'm here to say, you're all fucking wrong. I mean, my God. I mean, this is why, like, I would always try to be like, hey, can we not do this? Don't be like that. Don't be like this. But then at the same time, I've found myself to be like, engaging when I shouldn't engage and saying stuff that I shouldn't say, You always regret certain stuff. But there's some people that were just like every day, it's just nonstop. It's nonstop going after people and just being, full on toxic. And it's not needed. It's really not needed, especially when it's such a crucial time right now. When you got Warner Brothers pretty much not wanting the Snyder Cut to come out, but Warner Media, AT&T, I think they're game. It sounds like they're game. So there's a little back and forth with that going on right now. So to have the fandom start like branching off and then fighting with each other, it's just, we just got to be better than that, I guess. I don't know. I think when it comes to the TPZ guys, those guys have a direct line to Zack, and Zack has a direct line with them, and I'm totally all for it. If something's going to happen, if they are posting things that we should tweet something or do something, guess what? We should all take a part. We should all be a part of that because they have a direct line, it seems. Okay. And I think that's why certain people are really going after him because jealous. Well, jealous? I think so. I think it's a little jealousy there. I don't know. That's just my opinion on the whole thing. I don't know. And there's this whole thing about everybody always brings up Fiona. And I've had many conversations with Fiona. When all this stuff started, there's and more stuff. I'm gonna admit that's gonna be coming out. Like I told you guys, I think on the last vodka stream or whatever. Yeah, I think it was a vodka stream when I had Swenson on. I'm finally gonna do what I've been like kind of just wanting to do. I mean, it really opened my eyes when I made that stupid video with the Andy Signor, the Fandom Wire article, and I just made a stupid video that was totally half-assed, not thought out at all, and I just I acted like more like a fan instead of just being like, hey, somebody, let's really think about this here and let's really talk about what's going on with everything. I'm gonna do a series on everything that's happened with the Snyder Cut. From the BVS reaction to now. I'm just going to talk about everything. I'm going to talk about everything that I've been told. I'm going to talk about things that you guys don't even know. Okay. There's going to be stuff that you don't even know. There's one in particular thing that you don't know that I'm going to talk about in one of the videos. And I'm not going to just do a fucking victory lap or anything like that. I'm just going to mention it. But it does have something to do with Fiona as well. And what's funny about, Fiona, bless her heart. I don't know what's going on with her right now or anything, but I know there was certain things that were happening. It's all been very odd with all that stuff because, she apparently had like something happened with her health or had a bad fall or something like that. Just didn't want to be online. And then she came back for a little bit and then disappeared again. I don't know what's going on with that, but everybody always talks about her because, she was very much, and I guess you could say the queen of all. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what the story is with her. To me, it's all very odd, especially since I've had conversations with her in DMs and everything. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it's just funny how I think when it comes to all of this, everybody agrees that she is like, she was the queen of all this or something. I'm just like, it'd just be awesome if she just showed up now. I don't know. I really don't know. And when is the Snyder Cut series stuff going to happen? I don't know. It's like I said, it's a work in progress. I'm outlining everything. This weekend, I'm really going to work on it. And then I'm going to start shooting like the videos and stuff and just start talking about, just everything, just video segments of, like I said, the reactions. I'm going to actually do videos where I watch my first reaction review of Justice League and the follow-up videos and just how everything like came to be when my source contacted me and started feeding me information, how I vetted him for a month before I believe. Yeah. It's just, it's just crazy. I know. You know what? I'm throwing that whole fucking thing out. These videos aren't going to be these shows aren't going to be 30 minutes. That's for damn sure. So anyways, I made my piece. Everybody in the fucking, let's just relax. And I get it. Some of you guys said you've followed, you've unfollowed some of those people. And I totally understand that. Because and I'm seeing the fighting and, it's allowed. See, I don't know why my mic does that. I don't know why it does that. I really don't know why it does that. I tried to move the wire or I didn't bump it or anything. So, it's whatever. I think it might be something with StreamYard as good as it is, I guess. But anyways, guys, relax. Okay. We all want the Snyder Cut. We all want artistic integrity. We all want justice for Zack Snyder. Can we stop fucking fighting with each other, you petty motherfuckers? Jesus Christ. Okay. Stop posting private DMs and everything like that. Who the fuck cares? Okay. Nobody cares about the petty bullshit. You just want to see the goddamn thing. All right. Now, how about we move on to the Patty Jenkins Amazonians spinoff? Okay. Now, some people are grunting about this a little bit. Okay. And I posted my video about her talking about how Wonder Woman 1984 is not a reboot. It's not doing anything. It's very much a sequel. It's just its own movie. Of course, she has to specify that because people need stuff to be specified and stuff. So she was also talking about, do I have the right page up? Yeah, the Amazonian spinoff. So this is what she had to say right here. She was talking to Total Film. Obviously, you guys saw that new image of Steve Trevor, of course, Chris Pine and Diana Prince and the lovely Gal Gadot. They're in the Middle East. And yes, guys, I saw what Grace said. This is why, guys, just stop. If you don't hate follow and don't have a hate boner for Grace, please. Because I know everybody like watches her and goes, oh my God, here she goes again. I'm like, and then I see Grace's like tweets on my timeline and I'm like, why do you guys do that? I can't stand her. Okay. Specifically, I just can't stand her because of the way she talks and stuff like that. When she goes, what are we doing? I don't know. Was that a good impression? I think it was. I think that was spot on. I'm not going to tell you what Grace said. Okay. You can go read it, Yes, exactly. When she starts talking about stuff, and I just don't pay attention. I to her. I'm like, just like the John Campias and everything. I don't know. I can't do it. What's going on, Twitch guys? Can Dave make this video in the 30 minutes? Find out. Yeah, no, there's no way I can make these 30 minutes. I try, but I just fucking ramble too much. Okay. It's like these shows are going to be 45 minutes to an hour. Okay. I think you guys are okay with that. But when it comes to like the Grace Randolphs and the John Campillas of the world and anybody really, you know, I respect them for building their brand because it's not easy to do. I'm still trying to do that, guys. I mean, they're doing this stuff for a living. I'm not. I still have a day job, and I'm now approaching this whole live stuff like big time. Dude. Hey, all right. Just let me know. Hit me up, Fatal J. Cheers, brother. Love you. Yeah, hit me up. I'll show up on your, if you want me to come on your live stream again, I'll definitely do that. Motherfucker. Anyways, I'll always respect anybody who does that. You know, I respect Fatal J. Same thing. I mean, he got Jody on his live stream to debate about everything. I mean, that's pretty good to have a big YouTuber show up on your stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, anybody who's busting their ass trying to like really make a brand, like to promote their brand, to get their brand out there. And I know some people don't like that, but it's like, no, it's just, that's the way it is. When it comes to the entrepreneurial world, you have to like promote your brand. You have to get it out there. It's not easy. It's not an easy job. You don't know how many times I've revamped stuff. Of course, Jay, I love you guys just as much as you loved me. You know, that's really good. Dave does diversity well, better than Collider waiting for. Yeah, exactly. I try. I don't try to do all that, but yeah, I'm all about building a brand, and I respect anybody who does it. Now, do I have to watch them? Do I have to say I like them? No, like I can't stand your Graces and your Johnnies of the world. I don't. That's why I don't watch them. But occasionally I'll see like when they shoot their mouths off in clips on my timeline, and I'm like, good God, I don't even know what's going on with all that. So, but when it comes to the Amazonians, yeah, I know Grace Randolph. Well, what she said today about that Wonder Woman image was it's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you saying that? Don't say that. Just comment on it, and it's gonna be okay. But when it comes to the Amazonian spinoff, like we heard about this, but I think a lot of people were kind of, well, let me read the quote here, because Patty Jenkins is kind of making the point that, yeah, she wants to make Wonder Woman 3, but she doesn't want to really do the spinoff. And she's really hoping not to, but she could see herself falling into it because it's very true, near and dear to her heart. She says right here, I'm not going to nail down a fresh thought about it until this movie comes out because I kind of, oh God. You need the power. God, fucking these sites and their ads that just pop up. Let me start over. I'm not going to nail down a fresh thought about it until this movie comes out because I kind of want to give myself a palate cleanser and to be fresh of mind. Good. I really hope. This is what I hope. I know Patty Jenkins had that little limited miniseries that I started watching, saw like 2 episodes, thought it was great. Need to fucking watch the rest of it with Chris Pine that was on TNT. Forgot what the series was called, but it took a place back in like, I don't know, 50s, 60s. I really hope she does something else. I want her to make another movie that's not cape shit, her own movie, something that she wants to do. That's what I always recommend. That's what I always want from these CBM directors. It's like, yeah, get a palate cleanser, have something in between. That's why like when you look at, I don't know, you look at like Christopher Nolan, he had movies in between, like the Dark Knight movies, like the Prestige. Was Inception in between? I don't know. I know Prestige was in between there somewhere. But they always should do that. It's like, yeah, take a break from the fucking huge behemoth. Did I say that right? The huge thing, because CBMs are just so fucking huge. They're just giants. And it's a lot of pressure. So, hey, make something then that you really want to make that's near and dear to your heart. That's original. We all like originality, right, guys? I'm just saying. And then go back to doing the third one. But then she continues on and says, but yeah, there's an arc that I have in mind for the first movie and then the second one, then the Amazon movie, and then the third movie. So she's talking about the ideas, the outline of basically Wonder Woman 1, 2, Amazon movie, and then the third movie. So I guess it's all going to link up together. And then she goes, I'm not going to direct it. Hopefully, I'm going to really try not to. It's not going to be easy, but, and then it says right here, Wonder Woman 84 co-writer and former DC. Former, okay, let's emphasize former DC Entertainment President and Chief Creative Officer and Chief Creative Officer Geoff Johns. And I came up with the story, and we sold the pitch, and we're going to get it going. I'll produce it for sure. So yeah, naturally she's going to be a producer. But yeah, a lot of people are like, fucking Geoff Johns. And I know even people, you guys in the chat, were going, fuck Geoff Johns, that damn fucking guy in the ball cap. I know. I get it, guys. I totally understand. I totally understand your grievance. Okay. I'm one of those people that I'm kind of so partial because I respect Geoff Johns as a comic book writer. He has written some of the best comic books in the DC universe. I will give him that. I will give him that. But when I've heard this shady shit from multiple, not just one source, but two, that's where I'm at kind of like, a tug of war, But I mean, notice that former. And a lot of people are like, I guess the DC, like somebody who tweeted when I was asking, what do you guys want me to talk about in tonight's show? What do you guys really want me to talk about? And holy crap, dude, JB, you're fucking awesome, man. I can't believe I have been watching your content for almost 3 years. Wow, geez, that's awesome. I tell my girlfriend I'm going to watch Dave, and she knows what I'm talking about. Cheers. Thanks for the hard work. Well, cheers, man. Appreciate it. You're awesome, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate you watching for 3 years, man. And I know some of you guys have been here for a while. Some of you guys are new, and that's what it's all about. And yeah, I'm always going to be here. I ain't giving this up. Like I said, I'm really, what the hell's going on Twitch? I don't know. A lot of emojis, but thank you, JB. You're awesome. Appreciate it. But anyways, yeah, man, I totally get scattered. But yeah, when it comes to Geoff Johns, then I've heard the bad, I've heard the good, and I've heard more bad than good. That's all. I've heard more bad. Tonight I'm just drinking. This is my only glass of wine. Just having a glass of wine. Had some dinner. Had a glass of wine. Maybe a glass and a half. You know me. Anyways, but yeah. So when it comes to Johns, it's like I respect him big time for what he's done in the comic book community. But when it comes to movies, it just seems like he didn't know how to do it, and it seemed like his head got way too big. He's got little man syndrome. Apparently, Geoff Johns is pretty short. That's what I heard. I don't know. Maybe even shorter than me. I don't know. Who knows? I'd like to think that. Anyways, and when you hear about the stuff that happened on Justice League and everything, and how he was one of the people that really just kind of ousted Snyder. But I mean, he's 5'3". I don't know. I heard he's pretty short. It's pretty crazy. And that could be a problem when it comes to when sometimes these guys get into these positions of power, they start abusing it. And, you almost start wondering about what's going on. But yeah, I'm just going by stuff that I've heard. Dave's mic added again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it does that. I don't know. Like I said, I think it might be a StreamYard thing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, why that happens. So I apologize if it gets louder like that, guys. It's just, I'm doing this over live stream. Anything could happen. It could be a StreamYard thing. I don't know. But anyways, I'm not, like I said, Napoleon complex. That's what I was trying to get at there, Chester. But, I'm not trying to throw complete shade. I'm not going to try to throw complete shade at Geoff Johns because I still respect the man. I just kind of want, just some of the stuff that I heard, and the fact that my source said that he would never buy a Geoff Johns comic book after what happened with Justice League again, kind of just gives me the idea that the guy, was not so swell. And I think he had it in his head that he wanted to be the DC Feige, and it really got into his head. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but he's very much still involved with the Amazonians spinoff, obviously, and then obviously the Green Lantern series and the Green Lantern movie. He's going to be like executive producer or whatever. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Patty Jenkins is all about the Amazonian spinoff, but she doesn't want to direct it. She wants to just kind of step back and produce it. Of course, she has an idea. They worked out an idea, and somebody else is going to take the director's seat and do it. So we'll see what happens with that. It's going to be pretty interesting, especially if it all works together with the three movies, because obviously she's saying she already has an idea for Wonder Woman 3. again, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. There's a guy on Twitch that is just posting a bunch of weird stuff. I'm sorry, guys. I probably should like kick him out or something like that. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. Let's see. Yours is in chat. Can I, what's his name? Because he's kind of being annoying right now, right? Is it just, is it that guy? I don't know. Wow. Okay, he's not showing up now. Did he leave? I don't know. I'll figure something out. Apologize for that, guys. We'll figure it out. But it could be Hoskins. Yes, it could be Hoskins. And I keep forgetting to do this, the fucking ticker. Forgot to activate the ticker. It's okay. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. Harrison Ford almost dies again flying a plane. Okay? Harrison, you need to fucking relax, bud. Jesus. Okay, we almost lost you a few years ago, whenever that was, when you landed on like a golf course, and we were all worried because everybody logged on Twitter and said Harrison Ford in plane crash. It's like, what the fuck, man? So let's read this story right here that came about. This is the quote that said right here. It said, well, first off, it says, the actor and longtime aviation enthusiast was piloting a plane at Hawthorne Airport in Los Angeles on April 24th when he crossed a runway where another aircraft was landing. Harrison, what are you doing? Ah, jeez. This guy, I mean, but I almost laugh. I almost think it's great because it's like, it's Harrison fucking Ford. I mean, he's 77 years old, still looks great. You know, Jesus Christ. He still looks good. He's still very able to do. I mean, he's still going to do another Indiana Jones movie, for fuck's sake. I don't know what that's going to be like. I mean, hopefully definitely better than the fourth one, but it says right here, Mr. Ford crossed the airport's only runway in his aircraft after he misheard a radio instruction from ATC. He immediately acknowledged the mistake and apologized to the ACC for the error. The purpose of the flight was to maintain currency and proficiency in the aircraft. No one was injured, and there was never any danger of collision. But Jesus Christ, Harrison. I mean, I know. But I almost respect it because the fact that 77 years old, this man is still doing shit like this. It's still fucking doing shit like this. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, for that, for the user. But yeah, 6 days and 7 nights. Yeah, didn't he fly a plane in there too? But hey, Mr. Harrison Ford, we still love you. We still want you around. We still want that Indiana Jones 5 movie, okay? Please. We still want that. And please. Hey, you know what, Alan? Not a lot of people, maybe, but I mean, if they can do something that's a proper send-off of Indiana Jones that's better than the Crystal Skull, I'm all for it. Let's do that. You know, I didn't know you wanted to fly. I didn't know you wanted to fly a plane. Fly, yes. Land, no. Yeah, there you go. There's a good line from the Crusades, the Last Crusades, which is actually the second best Indiana Jones. I think Temple of Doom. Well, I mean, Crystal Skull is probably the least favorite, but yeah, I think my order is Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Last Crusades, Temple of Doom, and then Crystal Skull, which there's some good things in Crystal Skull, but as soon as Shia LaBeouf starts swinging from vines with the monkeys, I was just like, I'm out. What the fuck's going on? When he started swinging like that, I was like, wow. That got a little too crazy. Like, what were they thinking on that? Yeah, I mean, Shia LaBeouf's character was it just was not good. Not good what they did with that. I mean, and it had potential to be something great, but man, did they cheese it up. They cheese it up. Yeah, the CGI was shit, man. The CGI was shit during that scene, and he was just swinging along with the monkeys. Like, what the fuck? I just remember being in a theater like, what are we watching here? This is really happening? I can't believe this. I know, seriously. It seems like he won't die. He comes out, yeah, close calls with his aviation, but my God. Oh, and by the way, guys, yes, I know about this. Gareth Edwards has talked about the Deathstroke movie, and I know a lot of you probably wanted me to talk about it today, but I'm actually going to dedicate my own separate video about it. I'm going to talk about it in its own video, my normal form video. Expect that probably up by Friday. I might record it tomorrow, if not Saturday. So yeah, when it comes to Gareth Edwards' Deathstroke, because he talked about what it would have consisted of, and it of course sounds fucking fantastic. Something HBO Max should fucking put on their lineup. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my own separate video about it, give my opinion and everything like that. So catch me on your lunch break. Well, shit. There you go. What better way to treat a lunch break? Shia is a great actor. I don't blame. Yeah. I'm not even actually blaming Shia LaBeouf. I'm not. He's not. He's a great actor. I actually agree with you. I think he's proven that. I mean, obviously he did like 3 Transformers movies. He did he did the big blockbuster movies because he was asked. He was the kid. He was the it kid at the time. Okay. So of course he was going to take it. But yeah, the script was shitty. Okay. The script was shitty, but the stuff that he's recently done now, Honey Boy, all that, just recent stuff has been pretty damn great. So you can't blame him for that. You really can't blame him for that. But anyways, Harrison Ford, relax a little bit, bud. Okay. But it's okay. You're invincible. We love you. All right. And then the last topic I wanted to talk about. Guess what, guys? Remember how we talked about last night that AMC was pissed off at Universal for the whole Trolls thing and talking about, hey, guess what? The VOD format can work. You can be profitable with your movies. Well, AMC was pissed about that. And they said, well, we're not going to play Universal movies anymore when we're able to reopen our theaters. And now Regal Cinemas is saying the same fucking thing. What the fuck? There's a war going on right now, guys. There's definitely a war going on. Damn, do I have the thing up? Yeah, right here. It says right here. This is what, okay, the statements recounts a conversation Cineworld CEO Mookie Grildinger had. Okay, that was on that. But okay, so update. Regal Entertainment owner, Cinema Group, world's second. Today, we make it clear again that we will not be showing movies that fail to respect the windows as it does not make any economic sense for us. So basically, these theater people are really just they're just hating the fact that people can watch it in the comfort of their homes. I think they've always been worried about this, though. See, in my opinion, they've always been worried about this. And this is what we kind of discussed last night, was the fact that like certain movies maybe can do better on a VOD service, on a streaming service or whatever. But the bigger movies, the movies that really are cinematic, deserve to be seen on the big screen. But see, I'm all about seeing everything on the big screen. You guys know me. I mean, I'm having serious like twitches and withdrawals that I'm not able to go see a movie. Like, here we go. Here comes another Thursday coming up, and I'm not able to go sit in a dirty ass chair with sticky floors and watch a movie with a bunch of strangers and by myself, by the way, which I don't mind. And just, enjoy it or not, and then of course, shoot a first reaction. When was my last first reaction review was actually No Way Back, Ben Affleck movie. I believe that was the last movie I saw in the theaters, which was a good movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you can stream it now. It was a good movie. Ben Affleck gave a great performance. You could tell why it was near and dear to his heart. And it's just it's a small movie and heartbreaking. And Ben Affleck knocked it out. So please go see that. Please go see that movie. It's a great movie. But I think this is going to happen more and more. Who knows who else is going to jump on this? I mean, the Harkins, I don't know. Who knows who else is going to jump on this? But yeah, just the people, the CEOs and the theater companies, they're really upset about the fact that movies are profiting over VOD, which is, I mean, how do you not know that this is where it was going to go? I mean, how do you not know? That's the thing. It's like, how do you not know that it was going to go this way? I don't know. Well, who are you saying? Jeffrey Dean Morgan would be playing a role. Oh, you're talking about The Boys. The Boys actually just got renewed again, even though season 2 hasn't come out. They already got renewed for season 3. But are working from home or not? I'm not working from home. But anyways, here you go. I still think films at home are 2 distractions. Yeah, I totally agree. I find myself when I'm sitting at home watching a movie, I still look at my phone. Okay. When I'm at the movie theater, I turn it on airplane mode. I turn my phone to airplane mode and I ignore it. Okay. I don't even like to fucking talk about it. I'm all about just sitting there and watching the movie. That I love the cinematic experience of the big screen. I'm one of those people that will sit on the bottom section, like in the back, right in the center, and just be right there. You know, I mean, when I go to like the more fancier theaters, you know, there's like a certain section where I like to sit. I'm one of those people where I'm like, I like certain places where I sit, you know, and yeah, I mean, I definitely enjoy that cinematic experience. I know I should turn. Yeah, you're right. Now I should turn my phone off when I'm watching, but it's just, I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to do that when I'm at home. But you're probably right. But I mean, for the most part, I'm okay. But like over the weekend, I watched Extraction, which I posted my little quick review about it. The new Netflix movie, the Chris Hemsworth action movie, which I actually really enjoyed. Decent action movie. It has a crazy ass like 12-minute fucking one shot, which I thought was like, wow, that was insane. And I was really into it. Like, if a movie's really gonna pull me in while I'm at home, I'm not gonna look at my phone. But sometimes, yeah, I might get distracted or I get a text or something like that. But you're probably right. I probably should turn my phone onto airplane mode when I'm at home watching a new movie for sure. I don't know. Maybe that's something I'm gonna toy with. But yeah, so but I don't know if any of the other theater companies out there. I mean, I know there's Harkins. I don't know what else is there. I mean, over here we have Studio Grill. There used to be Krikorians around here, but I think that studio franchise kind of died a little bit. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I wouldn't be surprised if theater companies start lashing out like this. I mean, it's just kind of weird. I mean, they're hurting, and I don't. And part of me doesn't blame them. Doesn't really blame them because I mean, like I said, I was really sad to hear that in California, the governor was saying that it's probably going to be months before theaters reopen, and that breaks my heart. What else we have over here? We don't have cinema stars anymore. It's funny how so many different movie theaters are now. I mean, Harkins are big now. And of course, AMC's have always been big. Oh, Edwards, there's Edwards theaters. There's still an Edwards close by. There's all kinds of. I just wonder what's going to be happening. So, hey, Dave, I hear that drive-in theaters are starting to make a comeback. Yeah, and I even mentioned this last night. You know, I dig the drive-in theater. I mean, that's what I went on a whole thing last night about how I saw Alien versus Predator for the first time at a drive-in. And but yeah, you know, I always thought it was great, you know, especially, you know, you have a little lady in your life or something like that, or, you know, I mean, let's face it, there's not too many girls in this chat, but yeah, and you go for the first movie, you pay one, which was like $5 or $6, right? And you see two movies, you know, you go for the first, and the second one might not be so good, so you fog the windows up. Why not? I know I should buy a projector. Yeah, it's true. I got plenty of white walls, you know. They're all white walls. I should probably do something like that. But how is it there in California? Any better? It's fine. They reopened the beaches. Huntington Beach was all great and everything. People are walking around. I don't know. We've been kicking ass with some of the stuff, and it seems like it's not as bad here at all. So, you know, yeah, yeah. I miss going to the movie theaters, especially when I go with my friends, like on Thursdays. When my friends want to see a movie that I'm seeing, and you know, we get a group together, we go to the newer Harkins. It's funny, I got a older Harkins right by my house that doesn't have the incline seating, the recliners and everything, and it doesn't serve alcohol. But then the one that we go to, that's like over the hill over here, of course, has the luxury seating, and you can buy beer, and it's always great. It's always fun to. When my friends join me on that, when they want to join me on a Thursday night adventure into the cinematic universe. Yeah, Studio Grills. I haven't been to one where I actually ordered food. I need to order food. Haven't done that yet. So are you in California too? Yeah. Governor Newsom. Yeah. Slicks back his hair, looking all pretty. Probably slicks it back with like fucking buffalo jizz, you know, and he wants to look all pretty up there and just do the right thing and say, just claim that everybody's racist and shit like that. It's like, dude, why don't you concentrate on the fucking homeless population in your goddamn big cities? How about that? Okay. Can we do that? I don't know. Probably not. I don't even know. But all right, guys. Well, that was pretty much all the topics right there. Yeah. Yeah, Florida has been reopening. They've already reopened their beaches and everything. So yeah. Hey, I'm just saying he might be slicking his hair back with that. I don't know if he's look at him. I mean, his hair is like perfectly like, slicked back. It's like this guy. And he's such a fucking tool. I mean, the way he's approached like this situation has been a little bit better than he's approached everything else. But man, I tell you what. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Like I said, let's just going by the 3 shows that I had this week. Don't expect the show tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take the night off. But expect the vodka stream, of course, normal time on Friday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Maybe I'll try to get a guest on there. I've been talking with somebody about getting newer guests. And, and then, of course, the old heads, the normal guys are going to show up, of course, naturally. They'll be on there, too. So expect that. But, yeah, I'm not going to do, most likely, we'll see what happens. If I feel like doing a show tomorrow, I'll do a show tomorrow. But I got to catch up on, like, daytime work that I haven't been doing. So I definitely need to catch up on that. So I'll probably take the night off. And then I'm still trying to work out the kinks of what I'm going to do on Sunday, which is basically like my Film Junket podcast, mainly doing it more live and stuff like that. But also, guys, make sure you subscribe to the second channel. Okay. Film Junkie, and of course that banner is going to change. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep those videos up that are there right now. I don't even know. Yeah. Like I said, they're 2 years old. They're, some people were actually hitting me up, and I appreciate Ben, Real Anarchy, who was in the chat earlier. He actually hit me up and said, dude, is somebody made a channel about your shit? And I'm like, no, that's me, dude. That was abandoned. But I'm actually going to utilize it now. So make sure you subscribe to it. And sorry, I say a lot. I appreciate I sorry about that. That's why, like, when I do my normal videos, I do the jump cuts because, yeah, I cut out the ums. Anyways, subscribe to that channel. They're going to have bits and, like, clips from the live shows I'm going to put on there. So it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be pretty cool. So get another drink. Well, thank you. Like I said, I'm just sipping on a little bit of wine, not getting too crazy during the week. All right. Just a little bit of wine with dinner, Of course, when I filled up my glass, it might've been pretty high up there, but, yeah. I know I say too much. Leave me alone, guys. But yeah, subscribe to that channel. We'll put all the clips on there, and I don't know. We'll see what happens with everything. You're gonna want to definitely check out the vodka stream because I'm gonna show you a shirt that I just finally got delivered to me. I'm gonna save it for the vodka stream that I was gonna put on sale, but I don't think it's gonna happen because the way the shirt turned out, it's kind of funny. I think some of you guys might even already. Yeah, you might already know what I'm talking about, but all right, guys. Is this going to be a normal thing now? Okay, I'll work on it. I'll definitely work on the ums. Guys. Appreciate it. Okay. All right, guys. We'll talk to you. Got to do the send off. Got to do the outro, which is the same as the intro. So see you guys later.